cow. Thank you for picking up my cow. I had to call y'all back because we had to do another tier situation, okay? I wanted to now do a tier of best female pop albums and kind of like R&B albums. It's probably pop, female, and R&B albums. We're just gonna put it as pop albums because like my girls are versatile, okay? But we gonna say, even if you R&B, it's pop right now. We're just gonna put it there. It's just maybe female albums of the year, really. And okay, I'm also a little biased because Gaga may be on here because like Die With A Smile is one of the biggest songs of the year. So Noah's not on an album, but it's gonna be on LG7. And I wanna fight anybody that got something to say about Gaga putting Die With A Smile on LG7. Yeah, probably a businesswoman girl. Oh well, be mad. So yes, I put Disease and Die With A Smile on this list because even though there are just singles and not albums, it's gonna be part of LG7. So girl, and it's my channel, so I know what I wanna do. But we had a beautiful year for pop music. All the pop girlies like me lived this year. So let's go ahead and break them all down and put them in sickening different tiers. And let's see if you guys agree with the tiers I put them in, actually. So let's have a conversation about this because this is Woo Chow. Woo Chow. All right, let's hop right into this call. All right, let me let you know who I got on this list. We have Jennifer Lopez, This Is Me Now. We have Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine. We have Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. Tori Kelly, Tori. We got Taylor Swift, The Tortured Poets Apartment. We got Normani, Dopamine. We have Meghan Trainor, Timeless. Camila Cabello, CXOXO. CXOXOXO. We got Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet. Paris Hilton, Infinite Icon. Jordan Sparks, No Restrictions. Katy Perry, 143. Halsey, The Great Impersonator. Gwen Stefani, Banquet, or Bouquet. Bitch, Banquet? Banquet, bitch? Oh my goodness. We have Tyler. We have Flo, AAA, Access Our Areas. We have Dua Lipa's Radical Optimism. We have Lady Gaga's I With A Smile and Disease, even though those are singles, I know. We have Tinashe's Quantum Baby. We have Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Gracie Abrams, The Secret of Us. And Charli XCX Brat. I also have SZA's Lana. So let's get into the Gigiana. Let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can get into the gig with me and we can do these tiers together. Let me share my screen with my girls, see what y'all got to say. Let's start with J-Lo. J-Lo, I'm not gonna hold you. This one song off this new album, this right here, Rebound, a nasty record. I may need to put this on my phone actually, because I don't listen to it enough, but I did like the music video. Who on the song credits to this? Jay Steffens? Like, Jay Steffens, my Jay Steffens? She wrote this? Oh my God. Bob. Yeah, she tore that down a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you. You know, it's still a flop though. Girl, you lost $20 million, girl. J-Lo lost $24 million making this goddamn movie and this whole album situation, and it did nothing. I did feel bad for her on that. I did feel bad for her, but J-Lo's so full of J-Lo. Like, I live for J-Lo, because J-Lo live for J-Lo. J-Lo be like, girl, I live for me up in here. I really, truly do. Now let's get into Dua Lipa's Radical Optimism. I have something to confess, okay? This album for me, end of an era. I have to confess and come open. Apparently, I am the top 0.001% of the people that streamed End of an Era, the single, the song. I played that song out, and it's my top played song of 2024. I know I wasn't gonna come out and talk about it, but it is. So does that make me a Radical Optimism stan? The album itself is kind of tired. You know, it's not the best Dua Lipa album at all. And if I had to be completely honest, Dua Lipa is just a little too overexposed right now. And I think that's why people are sick of it. I think that's why this album didn't do well. I don't think it had a clear direction of what it wanted to be. I think it was just a kind of collection of good pop music, but like not really like an album. But for me, End of an Era, what a time. And then Illusion, I was there for those songs. I'm sorry, I really was. So for me, I'm gonna have to put Radical Optimism and I Live. I was gonna say Sickening, because it is my number one song, but it's just one song. So I'm gonna say I Live. I'm gonna say I Live down. Radical Optimism, y'all was a little too hard on Radical Optimism. Though it's not the best, it's no future nostalgia at all. But it does do its job of doing a good little pop moment. And I liked it. I liked it for what it was. I'm not gonna hold you. I think next, let's do Meghan Trainor's Timeless. Okay? Meghan Trainor's Timeless. I don't know this album like that. I ain't gonna hold you, baby. Meghan Trainor, Meghan the Trainor. Now, Timeless, I'm gonna look at this album. I love Been Like This. A bop. A bop. Oh, a bop, actually. Oh, this album did better than I thought it did, actually. Oh. Okay. Hey! Now, for me personally, I think that Meghan Trainor's Timeless, as though it's a little, I like the song with T-Pain. I like To the Moon. My love's gonna take you to the moon, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I can give it a I Live, right? I'm gonna give Meghan Trainor's Timeless I Live. It is a I Live album. I'm not gonna hold you. It is. It really, really is. I think it's not that bad. Up there with Medical Optimism, yeah, I think they live next to each other. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can see that. Let's get into Camila Cabello. Camila Cabello, CXOXO. And the thing is, I feel like people was like, because I don't really get into Camila like that, ever since what she said back in the day. But I do like forgive people. I want to move on. I think that, she was young. So let's just move on, right? Let's move on. People can change their ways. People can learn things. People can grow. That's the point of holding people accountable. So Chanel number 5 was actually not a bad song at all. He Knows, a bop. 20-somethings, a bop. Dave County Dreaming, a bop. I'm not mad at Boat either, but I love it with Playboy Cardi is still interesting for me. I think He Knows was one of my favorite songs off this album, to be quite honest. It's a really good one. You know what? I can give CXXOXOXO and I Live. I can. I really can. It's not a bad album. I think it was a bad timing. I think the marketing was probably bad for it. But it's not tired. CXXO is not tired. I think it's an I Live moment. It's not sickening. It's not iconic. And it's not a flop. Depends on how you look at it. It could be considered a flop. But I think Camila actually did a good job with this album. And I think it's just overshadowed by circumstances and things that just didn't do well. It didn't aid to the album well at all. Of the promotion of it, of the push of it. I think that was the only thing. But the material, to be quite honest, wasn't that bad. I can give I can give Camila that. And speaking of Charli, I do feel as though people comparing this album to Charli and saying like she was trying to copy off Charli is a little far-fetched. I was one of those people that thought that as well, but after I listened to the album, I said, she's not trying to be Charli at all, actually. Maybe I Love It a little bit, has a little bit of a, but like, she was living her like Miami party girl, I'm out with my friends, we doing hood rat things in Miami vibe. She was not really focused on trying to be like this brat thing. I think that it may have similarities. I think they're cousins. You know what I mean? Maybe they're cousins. I don't think they're sisters. They're definitely cousins for sure. But even then, it's like cousins on the separate side of the family. Like Charli is on the dad side and CXOXO is on the mom side. Like it's very like we cousins, but like, girl. Hey girl, I see you on Thanksgiving, bitch. That's enough. Speaking of Charli, let's go right to Brat. Brat. Wait, I'm honestly gonna put Brat in an iconic section. I am. Not because I jam Brat like that. It did something. Brat really did something. Though the performances pissed me off. And I think she could perform the songs better. Yes. But I think that's a whole other conversation. Because I think it's meant to be like this, like, oh my God, I really don't care, I'm high type thing to perform. But like, I think more so the movement of Brat was iconic. And I honestly think that the push of Brat was iconic, and like the community that it built and highlighted the rave culture of like rave culture, not rage culture, but the rave culture and the party circuits like that has always been in the LGBT community for literally eons. So it was like literally amazing to have an album that's mainstream, that is music that literally has been a part of our culture for the longest. So I live for this. I think it should be iconic. I hope Charli can make another Brat. I hope she can have another moment like this in her career, but if she doesn't, it's fine. It's so fine. Brat was like a staple in pop music for years to come. You know what I mean? For years to come. Though yes, the music quality, the music, subject matter and or quality is probably not everybody's cup of tea, because it's just dance electronic, music. And so I understand that people may not get into that, and maybe people may deem that as not real music, but as someone that really loves electronic music and like really, really gets into it, Brat did its job. And I think on top of that, it highlighted a culture that could be deemed unimportant and maybe stereotyped, And so I like that she was like, bitch, hold on. If you want, I'm gonna take those stereotypes and make it a sickening album. She ate that. She did. She really, truly did. I think we should go to Taylor Swift, Miss Tortured Poets, right? For me, obviously, Taylor Swift is tired, girl. It's tired, girl. It's tired, girl. It's tired, girl. Oh, that album is so tired to me. Oh, I fall asleep every time I try to listen to that goddamn album. I'd be like, girl, it's just not, I don't even have much to say about Taylor Swift's albums. Like, it's just, it don't do nothing for me. And it can't be no flop. It's not on I Live. It's not sickening, and it's not iconic to me. So it's tired. That's how I'm just gonna leave Taylor Swift at that, because I don't have nothing a lot to say about Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift don't pull me at all. Beautiful songwriter, talented girl, just not my cup of tea. So it's tired to me. Y'all can fight about it in the comments if you would like. But for me, Taylor Swift was tired. Let's bring up Katy Perry. Katy Perry 143. Now, another confession I have to make. I did make a Wu Chow episode about Katy Perry's 143 earlier this year. And there's two songs that I have been bumping ever since that album. I ain't gonna hold you. Baby, Gorgeous with Kim Petras and I'm His, He's Mine with Doja. That, because it goes together, it plays after each other. I have been running it to the ground. I have. Gorgeous. Tell me right now. You can tell me right now if Gorgeous came out in like 2013, a Nicki Minaj feature on Gorgeous. Walk with me, bitch. Walk with me, girl. Walk with me. Imagine a Nicki Minaj feature on Gorgeous. Bitch, that song would have been it. Kim Petras does a good job. Don't shade. Kim Petras does a really good job with that song. But bitch, imagine Nicki on Gorgeous. Oof! It does give for me. So I love those two songs. But it's still a flop for me though, girl. That album is god awful. But I do love those two songs. I'm not gonna hold you. Those two songs, she ate that. She ate that up, bitch. That we good, we fine. But also, like I said, I could be biased because Gypsy Woman is one of my favorite songs of all time. Like one of my favorite house songs. And maybe just one of my favorite songs of all time. So I could just be biased with that. And also, Gorgeous feels like a 2013, like, oh my, woo, 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 woo. That production, bitch! We coming out tonight. Grab your man and hold him tight. Ow! Yeah, she ate that. She ate that. Dua Lipa, I might have to change you. Because I only like 2 songs off Dua Lipa's album as well. It's tired. Oh, Radical Optimism is tired, actually. Because if I'm going to give Katy Perry a flop, and I love those two, I play those 2 songs more than I play Radical Optimism. Yeah. Oh, Katy, this comeback for Katy was quite interesting, though. Like, I just feel like she's getting bullied, no shade, a little bit. I mean, how can Katy Perry get bullied because she's like literally pop royalty? But like, y'all did 143 so bad. Nobody's in sickening yet. Let's change that. Let's change that. Oof. Should we let's do Billie Eilish. No, let me do my queen first because let's get the formalities out the way. Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, iconic. And I'm not just saying that because that's my girl. Like, at all. She changed history with this. I mean, Shaboozey literally would have not had the song of his career because of this, if this album never came out. She's changing lives with this album. All the female country stars that were overlooked are finally getting booked. I see them everywhere now. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before that album came out. And now they're everywhere. Beyonce changed the game with Cowboy Carter. It's iconic. It's just as much as Brat. It's iconic. Oh, it's iconic. What? Oh, Cowboy Carter. And let me tell you, Cowboy Carter's not my favorite Beyonce album. Make that very much known. Cowboy Carter is, and if I had to be completely honest, Cowboy Carter is not my most played Beyonce album. Like, I go to Tyrant, I go to Desert Eagle, I go to Spaghetti, I go to I was gonna say Most Wanted, maybe, or 2 Hands to Heaven. Yeah, and 16 Carriages is my 16 Carriages. Oof. But like, I play Renaissance still to this day. I still be playing Renaissance, girl. Like, it is like it came out yesterday. Even Beyonce made me realize that country music is just not my gig. Even if Beyonce sing it, country music is just not my gigiana all the way around. But I like what she did with Cowboy Carter, so I do visit it, often with those tracks. But as far as the cultural impact of Cowboy Carter, I think it's iconic. That's how I'm gonna word that. You know what I mean? Let's do Normani. Dopamine. Where do I put her? I'm gonna put Dopamine, to be quite honest, one of the best R&B albums of this year. Yeah, she didn't do well with promoting it. I don't think she know it's out. I don't know if she know the album is out, but the material, crazy. Cause tantrums, whoo, say what you want. Say what you want about Normani. She is tired. But let me tell you something. Tantrums, yeah. Insomnia, absolutely. Candy paint, yeah. Big Boy still not my favorite, but I see why people love it, you know. What else is on dopamine that I like, actually? I'm missing something. Wild Side is on dopamine? That it is. Oh, All Yours, Lights On, Take My Time, Grip. 159 is tired. You know what? I have to give Normani's dopamine. You know, I would give it Sickening because it's a really good R&B album. It's a really good R&B album. I know I'm gonna put it in I Live. I know I'm gonna go here with it. I know it gives I Live for sure. But I could also give dopamine Sickening. I could low-key give dopamine Sickening. But I don't want to because the bitch didn't do good with the promotion of it. And it just didn't push the way it should have been pushed. And I don't like the Spotify performances like that. Oop, yeah, I'm saying it. Let me go ahead and just get this out the way now, girl. The Spotify performances, she looks amazing. She looks gorgeous, and she's gonna always look good. Normani never looks bad, so that's not the problem here. The problem with, do I wanna go on this rant? I do. The problem I have with Normani and performing lately, too much choreography. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's too much choreography. She's dancing too much. I can't believe I'm saying that. She's dancing too much. Perform the song, girl. And if you're gonna lip sync, and because I love a pre-recorded track. Don't get me wrong, like I'm so here for a pre-record track. If you're gonna pre-record, do it right, though. Give her a head mic, cause no shade. Give her the Britney Spears treatment. No, Normani is openly not singing at all. She'll come in and out. I do know when she comes in because it's a little timid. It's a little like, hey. And I'd be like, oh girl, you, come on now. You whispering for the tracks anyway. So, but anywho, I feel like she's dancing too much with the dancers, and in some instances, those Spotify performances be looking like a girl dance team in high school. Like Normani is the popular girl that everybody like loves, and so the girls she hang out with, they all can dance. They rehearse in her basement, and they win the talent shows all the time. That's what those performances give to me. And I just want her to perform, like sing the songs, like, and if you're gonna lip sync it, pre-record the track maybe. Don't use the track vocals, like the stems. And if you did pre-record your vocals, like re-record your vocals for the live, something not right. I just think your pre-records, and I think I said this back in the day, Normani's pre-records are just, she just can't, I don't think baby can lip sync. And maybe she can't lip sync, or maybe they're not recording it right. Something is just wrong. This is not working. And I really wish that we know you can dance. I think Tate McRae has that same issue, and I see Tate McRae, whoever in her camp has been talking to her as well, to be like, girl, stop dancing so goddamn much. All right, girl, we get it, but come on, girl. We need you to sing. We need you to, perform. Tate McRae has learned that lesson, and she's been trying to sing a little bit more as well, and I do applaud her for doing that. I think Normani should take notes, and I think Normani should definitely wear a head mic from now on. Down. And just perform. Perform that. If you're not going to sing, bitch, because when you do this, and the mic is like this to your mouth, it look crazy. It looks insane, and we know you're not singing. So just give a nasty head mic and go off, bitch. Why not? We know you can dance, girl, so go off like that. That's my dopamine rant. I would give it Sickening. She just dropped the ball, and I know she dropped the ball this time. Usually I'd be like, oh my God, the team. Oh my God, No. It's her. It's her. Trust me. She's the reason why. So I can't even go easy on her on that one. No shade, girl. I know we all get in our head about our creativity. We all, but baby, you are great, Miss Normani. You are a great girl. You are talented. You are sickening. Believe in yourself a little more. Give yourself a little bit more credit, girl, because self-sabotaging yourself all the time is just, I'm sick of seeing it. Just being honest. Let's go to Billie. Billie's Hit Me Harder Soft. Sickening. Because, bitch, what you heard, hold on. This song alone on this album has made it sickening. This song alone made this album sickening. Bitch, right here, she say, ah! Bitch, what you say, what? You don't forget what? What today? Or what? Ow! Oh, this song. Oh, and then also Bittersweet. Billie, the greatest, Birds of a Sickening. Damn near, you know what? Iconic. It is. I'm sorry. Billie gave Iconic. And she did. I'm sorry. Girl, that album eats, bitch. Tears down, bitch. Yeah. It does. It really, truly, truly does. Oh, I had to give Iconic. I'm sorry. Because that album has done it for me. Girl, oof, I just got really hot thinking about that. Girl, Billie really tore that album the down. I'm so sorry. Let's go to Ariana Grande. I think Eternal Sunshine, as much as she forgets this album is out, Because my bitch said I'm an actress right now. I'm an actress, okay? I do movies, if you didn't know. I'm gonna have to give that a sickening album. I know some of y'all don't agree with that, but Eternal Sunshine was sickening for me. Very sickening for me. Oh my goodness. Oh, The Boy Is Mine, but not just of The Boy Is Mine. Boy Bye. Boy Bye gives me my everything. Does it not to y'all? Like, I feel like if Boy Bye was on my everything, it would fit beautifully. Oh, Halsey. You know what's funny? Halsey, the great impersonator. That rollout was absolutely fucking amazing. That rollout for Halsey, amazing. But it was tired. I'm gonna say tired, not a flop. It was tired. I didn't like that album like that. I didn't like that album. And I love a Halsey album. I love a Halsey album. But that album did not do nothing for me. It did nothing for me. And I'm mad about that. Because I was like, oh, really? Okay. Like, that's it? Okay. So that's what I'm at with that. Let's do Paris Hilton's album. I think Paris Hilton's album was interesting. I will give it, I don't revisit it. I'm gonna say it's tired. No, ooh. It went to a flop. It went to a flop. So I'm gonna leave it there. Cause Paris Hilton's album was interesting for me. And I have people that work with me that worked on this album. And they did a good job on the vocals. They really did. But you know, it was one of those things where I was like, this feels like a parody album or something. I don't know, I don't wanna be rude, but like, compared to what's all happened this year in the pop music and R&B music, it's like, you know, yeah. That's what I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's do Lady Gaga right now. I'm gonna do Lady Gaga. Die with a Smile. Sickening. Disease, sickening. Period. Fight me if you would like. Bitch, now I know these are singles, but let me tell you something about Disease and Die With A Smile. Iconic music. Die With A Smile is probably one of the best songs in Gaga's discography. One of, because obviously Shallow is there, and Judas, and Bad Romance, and Shaija, and Guy, and Replay, and we can keep going. But anywho, one of the best songs. And Disease is a Disease, baby. That song, that song to this day. If you play that song right now, I'm gonna get out my chair and run. Love that song. I love Disease. Like, oh girl, please. Oh my goodness, please. Let's do Sabrina Short and Sweet. Absolutely sickening, Miss Sabrina. Absolutely sickening. What a good album. One of the best albums this year, if I had to be completely honest. I would give it iconic. I could give it iconic, actually. But I'm gonna give it a sickening. You know what I mean? You know, it's good. Iconic though. It could be iconic. Cause Espresso, think about me every night, oh. Could it be Bad Kim? I may have to give it iconic. Ooh, yeah, I had to get Sabrina iconic. She slid. I'm not gonna hold you. Sabrina slid on this. Sabrina slid, bitch. Slid, girl. But I know who I can give sickening. I am starting to get into Miss Gracie Abrams. I know I'm late to the party. But it's good. Oh, Miss Gracie, I like Gracie. I like me some Gracie, which is crazy because like I don't like Taylor Swift. And I feel like they can live in the same world a little bit, but Gracie is sickening. She be talking her shit, bitch. And I think that's why I like her. Cause Gracie be like, girl, I'm going through some real woman shit right now. And Taylor does too, but like, bitch, Gracie eats for me. Gracie? I may have to become a part of the fan club, Miss Gracie girl. You ate that. Let's do Gwen Stefani. I didn't go back. I listened to it one time. Gwen, let me see you right quick, girl. Gwen. We love you, Gwen. What an amazing time. Girl, this album is tired, girl. This is a flop. Girl, Gwen, I didn't live, girl. I was about to go like, girl, I did listen to it, but I did not go back, and I did not remember none of these songs like that, girl. I ain't gonna hold you. Girl. I almost want to put Halsey in flop, but it ain't a flop. It was just tired. Let's do Tinashe. Oh, I did live for this one. You know what's funny? Tinashe ate this album up. It's not my favorite Tinashe album though. It's not my favorite, but it does do a really good job. She's cute. Damn, I really want to put Dopamine in Sickening. But if she would have pushed that album more, because I'm putting next to Tinashe's album, I'm like, to be quite honest, Dopamine is better than Tinashe's album. It was. And it doesn't deserve to be right next to that. But I put it there. I think I placed this correctly. Jordan Sparks album. This is her first album in a long time, Miss Jordan Sparks. Unfortunately, Jordan Sparks album, I did not even know it came out. I have to be quietly honest with y'all. And it's probably really good, but I gotta give it a flop because I didn't even know she came out with an album. And it's probably really good, and I feel bad, but it's just because I did not know about it, and I couldn't have told you. I mean, compared to what's all on this list right now, Jordan Sparks, girl. I don't know, baby. I can't give you that. I just can't give you that. I cannot give you that. Let's do my girl's Flow. Let's do Flow. And I'm gonna have to go Sickening. I'm sorry. Not sorry, though. Almost iconic, but like, calm down. Calm down. You know, I was gonna say iconic because like I haven't seen a girl group do this in America in a minute, but Sickening. And the material speaks why it's sickening. That album. Oh, that album. Oh, that album. Access all areas. Sickening. It's cunt. It's cunt. Girl, what do you mean? Girl, that's sickening. Trouble in Paradise for Chloe. I actually lived for it. I did. I lived for it. Y'all didn't live for it. Y'all didn't pay it no mind. Chloe's album was actually really good. Actually really good music. It's better than her first one. That's the crazy part. And that's unfortunate because she won't probably get the shine or the promotion because like the first album didn't do well. But Trouble in Paradise was actually a really good album. Really good album. Tori Kelly's album gets a nasty I Live. That was a really good album. Tori Kelly's album was actually really good as well. I think people slept on that as well. And y'all tried it. Y'all really did try it. Really did try it. Last but not least, we got SZA. She's the last person to drop so far this year. And right now, I give it I Live. It's not quite sickening to me quite yet, Miss Lana. It's a good album, but I'm still listening to it. I'm still getting into it. It just came out literally a few days ago. So I don't have enough opinion to be like, girl, sickening. But right now, definitely Live. For sure. Ooh, child. All right, Tight-Ass Army, this is my tier list for the female albums this year. Female pop albums. Well, I'm gonna say female albums. We'll figure out how that is, because it's R&B in here and pop, girl. So I don't know if it's female albums or whatever, but this is, take a screenshot. Let me know if you guys think this is the tea, or you guys wanna rearrange it or redo it. Please do it and tag me in it. And let me know if y'all agree or not. All right, Tight-Ass Army, I love y'all picking up my call as always, and I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.